Hello, hello, hello. Hey everybody, I'm back. How are you all doing today? I hope you're not going crazy in the house. Today we are going to be making some samples with some paints and some markers and things like that. I didn't have anything strictly planned, but I wanted to just do something to relax and kind of chit chat with you all because I know I've been MIA for a while, but I'm back now. So I hope everybody is doing a fantastic, even though you have to be stuck in the house. So for those of you that don't know me, I am your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie, and I was live streaming almost daily, but I haven't done that lately, so I'm not going to pretend that I have. But I'm here now, and we do things that are junk journal related. But today I'm going to do something a little bit different, and we'll probably just be, well, not probably, but we're going to be doing something that's more organizational related for our crafting studios, because we ain't got none but time, right, y'all? If y'all agree with me that you don't have anything but time now to just do your crafting and do some organization, you can put a 1 in the chat. But if you just still feel like being lazy, you can put a 2 in the chat. I'll go for 1 and 2. I'm going to take 1 and 2 for $1,000, Alex. So first, let me say hello to everybody who is in the chat before we get started. Hey, Nettie, it's good to see you. And also Penny, I love your new handle, Junk Journaling with Penny. Y'all have to stay tuned for Penny. Penny has been doing some live streams herself over in our Facebook group. If you're not a part of our Facebook group and you love junk journaling, you can head over there to Junk Journal Buddies. And I don't think I put the link in the description here, but I will after we get off. And Penny, you can put the link in if you like for Junk Journal. Actually, I'll grab the link and put it in here. So the group is growing in leaps and bounds, and I can't tell you all like how exciting it is to actually go over into the group and just see so much happening over there. So I'm very happy about that. Y'all haven't been in here for so long. I don't even know where my links are. I'm gonna have to get back used to where my links are at. For a junk journal buddies, where are you? Y'all hold tight for a second. Okay, I'll put it in later because I don't wanna hold things up. But anyway, and I was saying hello to everybody. Hello, Carol. And also, I hope I don't miss anybody that's already on. And hey, Lynn. And I know I saw Rachel over at Scrapcraftastic. Hey, thanks for coming on. Hello, Jamie and Jessica. Thank you. And Pauline. Hey, Pauline. I hope everything's going good for you in Australia. You know, y'all, if you all know people that are part of the group that are in your area, just check on them and make sure everything is okay. Because with what's going on, you could be fine one day and not fine the next day. But at least we have each other to keep company. So that's very nice. So Carol says she's been overwhelmed with trying to organize lately, especially organizing ephemera. I started organizing, I was trying to organize anyway because my word for this year was organization, but then this happened, and then like for a month I didn't want to do anything. So I've been terribly unmotivated, but since my house is kind of hoardy, I decided to try to get that hoardiness all cleaned up. Okay, so what kind of inspired me to do this? Well, of course, because I was doing some organization, and also I got these wonderful, nice Rolodexes that I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. So I kind of been doing some research to try to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with these the best way, or if I was going to like just get rid of them or and whatnot. Let me stop the focus on here. So this Rolodex I got this at Goodwill. So this was one of my thrifting finds, and I've had these Rolodexes I've had them for a few months, and I haven't done anything with them. So this was the perfect time to do that. And now let me turn my phone off. And this one is very nice. It actually has like the Rolodex cards, and they're actually in some plastic sleeves. So I'm probably not going to use these today right now, but that's kind of nice because I can keep these and I can slide papers into it, and if I want to get rid of them, I could take them out. And so that's nice. And they have some dividers in here also that I could use, but it's just as you can see, it's just a lot of cards and a lot of plastic sleeves that I could use. So I like this one, and I didn't have to pay too much for it. But I found another one, and it's kind of heavy. Get ready for it. It's this one right here. Y'all look at this. I'll show you from the side what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. And at first I thought this was like plastic, but it's actually made of metal, which is kind of cool. And the real cool thing about it is you can close it up and you don't have to look at the cards inside until you get ready for it. So that's kind of cool. So it opens all the way up, y'all. Isn't that like fantastic? And I found this at a thrift store as well. One of my honey holes, that's what I call it. My thrifting honey holes, I found it at, and I was like, I'm taking you home with me. And like I said, I didn't realize it was metal until I got it home. So I have this one, and I have this one. And of course, if you don't have Rolodex cards, I mean, they're easy enough to make, to be honest with you. It's just like a piece of cardstock. Y'all got a lot of lights going on in here. Probably too much light. Let's see if I move some of this stuff out the way. Will the lights calm down a little bit? Not really. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Let me turn some lights down. I think that might be a smidge better. And let's calm down a little bit. Okay, so this is kind of like a sample card that I made. I was kind of playing around with it, and I had not really a template, but if you all have been over to my shop, which some of you have, and I want to say thank you for all those who have purchased things and supported my small shop. I really appreciate it. And I sell like these little tabs. So I'll show you. Show you what they look like. I think. All right, where are you? Tabs. Okay, I don't have them over here next to me right now. Oh, I know where I put them at. But anyway, I got some small tabs, and so this is like an outline of the tabs, and then I just kind of, these are actually Tim Holtz Distress inks, and I put those on there and just kind of wrote on here, and of course y'all know I did some sewing around it. So I don't know how much I really like this one, but I decided to try to do something a little bit different. I also thought about just doing like some little mixed media cards and then maybe putting some quotes on there, but then I decided against it. So I'm going to take a few of these cards out of here because they're easy enough to take out, and we're gonna do some samples on here. So y'all didn't really plan anything out, so y'all have to bear with me. So Jessica says she's been wanting a Rolodex. I won't say that they're like easy to find, but I would say a good place to look is definitely in thrift stores if you have any in your area for sure. So you might want to check that out. Hello, Miss Brazil. I'm glad to see you. And hello, Mary. And I think I already said hello to Jessica. All right, so I took let's make this even. I'll put this out even. and figure out what we're going to sample here. Now, what I wanted to try, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but y'all know I have all these inks that I got. Let's see, I got all these inks when they were on sale. So actually, let's put some greens out here. So I got this green and this green. And that green. Got quite a few greens because I'm going to try to put these all on one card. Okay, so I'm going to have to shake these up. So you can't see me shaking them up. So I would like to know, even if you're on the replay, I would love to know in the comments, like, what are you all doing to help you relax? I have to say, I am really letting myself be distracted on purpose. I don't have cable, as we have talked about before. And so I watch a lot of YouTube. But you know, when you go onto YouTube and you go into your feed or you go like on the home page, it always gives you lots and lots of suggestions and recommendations. So I've been watching a lot of that. Of course, I've been watching some Netflix and Hulu and some Disney Plus. And so I still haven't been watching like a lot of TV. And I have to say, y'all, Bobby was here, but she's gone back home. And so we watched a lot of news when she was here. Let's just put one of these here. But since she's gone, I haven't been watching the news like I was. So what I'm going to do, and this is a stencil that I have in my shop. It's number 18. I put the link in the description also. And what I'm going to try to do, and I don't know if this is going to work with these inks because they're like really watery. So I think, of course, I want the sample to be big enough for me to be able to see it. And I'm not really worried about messing these cards up because I have like plenty of them. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to try to put like a few, I want to sew around this card because y'all know, I just like sewing. I can't help myself. I'm going to use like this dot right here. Oh, you can see. I'm going to use this one here because I want it to be big enough for me to be able to see this. I agree with you, Penny. The news is very depressing. All right, so I am going to open up one of these and see. It has like a little dropper in it. So I just sucked up some paint. I'm going to try not to drip it all over the place, but I have a protective surface. And I'm going to try to see if this is going to stay within the stencil. So I know I'm probably going to get something on my hands. So let's see. I just took a little bit out. I'm concentrating. Ta-ta. Oh, well, it came out kind of sloppy, didn't it? That came out a little bit sloppy, so that didn't really work out the way that I thought that it would. But that's okay. Let me get my little rag here. I'll just kind of wipe this off a bit. All right, so that didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, but that is okay. I've got a little tissue here. One thing about this is that I already knew that the colors might not look like their true colors because this is almost has a vintage look to these cards. They're like really brown around the edges. So we'll make this more like a cloud since that didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Don't be depressed, Penny. I've been kind of down in the dumps. my anxiety levels are high, but I'm glad that I'm back with you all because immediately I talked to Penny yesterday and I felt a lot better after I talked to Penny. Okay, so I'm just gonna, since that one didn't come out the way I wanted it to, I could just do this. And that's better. And then let's do this one. I could use a sponge, but you know what? I'm just trying not to like dirty up too much stuff, which I know doesn't make that much sense, but you know. So Nettie says she has YouTube and Netflix. And her fearsome 4-year-old. Have y'all seen The Lion King? I mean, not The Lion King, The Tiger King on Netflix. That is a trippy documentary. I can't believe that stuff is real. Because, you know, I'm just like looking for anything to watch these days. All right. Like if you're like a neatnik and you like perfect circles and stuff, the way I'm doing this is probably not for you. But even though that it looks kind of kindergarten, I still like the way it looks. Oh, thank you, Penny. Okay, so what I'm going to use next is... I need to think before I open the drawers because I'm like constantly opening and closing drawers. So I'm going to use my Posca pen. Well, I guess I want to make sure this is like nice and dry too. So, we got one of those that are still open. So I'm going to get my heat gun out here, which is one of my favorite tools. And I remembered it was my favorite tool when I saw Penny doing her live stream, which I thought was pretty cool. And I'm just going to hit it with the heat gun real quick. And try not to put my fingers in the way because y'all, this will burn. Yeah, I was watching news a lot too. And I don't know. I didn't think that, you know, like I have like any anxiety issues, but I think I do. Now I think I do. Like I'm terrified to go outside, y'all. Well, not go outside, but to go any place. So I'm just going around this. It's hard to see on here. You can see there. I just went around with the white Posca pen. Or I could have used a black pen also. I was going to say, I smell something burning, but I have some candles burning. I forgot. All right. And, oh, but thank you, Jessica. I like my blobs, too. I'm a blob kind of girl. And I'm just going to get one of my markers out. I'm going to use some of my fine tip pens here. And since this is green, and you know what, really, I'm just playing around with this, y'all. This is me being distracted. And I'm going to put the colors on here. Actually, I had one more color that I wanted to put on here, but I didn't really make enough room. Yeah, I don't know if I really like this one. Maybe we should do another one, try something different. We could do that. Okay. See, if I use sponges, I'm going to have to use a whole bunch of sponges. And I don't want to use my supplies up like that, y'all. It's like the apocalypse. So, oh, maybe I'll just put it on the back. How about that? Are these both the same or are they different? Gotta put my old lady glasses on to see. This is permanent green deep, and this one is emerald green, so they're different. Uh-oh. Now I don't know which one is which. They look the same though, don't they? They're just like a hair different. Alright, let's try this one. Let's try. Y'all, I'm going to do another card, but I'm just going to put this next to it just to see what the difference is. And I'm going to do another card because I don't like this one. Okay, so it is different. I mean, you guys can't see it, but I can. All right, let me think of something different. All right, let's throw that card away and let's do a different card. Next, all right, I'm gonna try to use my tissue. It's not toilet paper, y'all. I'm not using my toilet paper. I hope y'all got enough toilet paper. I wonder, like, who started that crazy mess with the toilet paper, y'all? Who did it? I just want to, like, go punch them out. Okay, I'm going to use some smaller dots. I think. Let's see if I can do this. Without. I really didn't need like a lot of ink. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe I should have put some washi tape on the holes that I wasn't going to use. That probably would have been best. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm not liking this either because I don't want that up there. I do want it to be a little bit neater. All right, let's try something different here. Let's get some washi tape and cover the holes I'm not using. Use a paintbrush and then rinse between colors. That's a good idea. All right, so let's make sure. I'm determined to use this stencil because I like this stencil a lot. All right, let's do that. I know y'all don't mind me making mistakes, because if I make the mistakes, y'all don't have to. All right, so now that's better. All right, let's use this. Let's try this now. Okay, and we still have lots of paint here, so. There we go. All right, dun da da da. Yay! Okay, it has like a little bit of dot on there, but I'm okay with that one this time. Okay, so we want a different color. Okay, that one's done. Let's do a lighter color. Y'all just see what I just did? I didn't have it closed up. She's making a mess. Oh, my wonderful paint. Uh-oh. And it's live. You all get to see this live. All right. So, y'all know what I'm getting ready to do. Well, I don't have a choice with the stuff that's on my hands. I got to get that off. All right, so hold on. It's a live snafu. So what I'm going to do, since I have all this lovely paint here, is I'm just going to take some paper and we're going to mop up the paint. Since I'm just making a big mess. Dun, 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 dun. Look at all that paint. All that beautiful paint. And I think I only have one of these too. I love this paint also, this color. find some place to put this. And because I can use those in a junk journal, to be honest with you. What did I spilt all the paint? I spilt the paint. See, I'm going to go out and you can see exactly what I did. Yep. She spilled the paint, y'all. But it's not that bad. I mean, nothing's going to go to waste. I'm putting paper on it, Nettie. I'm putting paper on it. See, look at the wonderful colors. It makes me want to like spill some more paint. And since I protected my surface, I really don't feel that bad about it, to be honest with you. Now I'm doing some for real paint. Ooh, where's those pieces? I can take some of these cards. So this turned into a fiasco. A little bit of a fiasco, but I'm okay with that. See, look at that. I'll just put that to the side. We'll just let those dry up. I'm just gonna mop this up. Mop, mop, mop. See, if I recorded this, you all wouldn't even seen this. But since y'all my friends, it's all good. And I have my wet rag here. And this is just acrylic paint, so we'll see how well my surface is going to get clean so we can get back to what we were doing. It has a green tinge to it. All right, yeah, hold on for a second. Let me rinse my rag. I'm coming back, y'all. Coming back. Okay. All right. See, the bottle is good as new because it's just acrylic paint. All right. And now look at my rag. It looks kind of purty as well. I probably need to use like some soap and water on here now. But whatever. All right, so that's a lesson learned. Make sure that your paint bottle is closed before you decide to shake it, or else you're going to end up with a mess like me. All right, so I just feel like I can get some more of this paint up off of here, so y'all just have to bear with me for now. And just send me some crafting love. Yeah, that's the first bottle of paint that I have ever spilled. So I'm glad I got to share my experience with you all. Is that noise driving y'all crazy? It's not driving me crazy. I wonder, see, paint is still coming up off of there. Y'all, let's use some soap and water. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all, I don't want to use any paper towels because, you know, she's saving her paper towels. So I'm going to put some soap on here. Just a little bit. I have some more mats like this, but I think this one will be fine. I just want to get the majority of the paint up so it won't transfer onto some other stuff. And then I'll be okay. Then we can get on with this. Because we haven't done not one Rolodex card yet. Alright. Come off, soap. Come off. Alright. Alright, y'all. We are good to go now. Alright. So back to the video. Where were we now? You're tempted to make a mess. I love playing with the paint, so it doesn't bother me to make a mess. So I hope that didn't bother you all too much. I hope y'all didn't freak out. All right, so I'm gonna use this one, and it's closed. Let's make sure they're all closed. My hands are still all wet and stuff. Got paint there too. Let's clean that off. Okay. So, I'm going to make another circle here with this paint. Now I have to still take a little bit of paint out. And actually, I noticed that I didn't need that much. So that's another lesson learned. And I'm just going to take my tissue and blot that. See? Right back on track. Alright. And that's what I wanted to do. Alright, so that one's done. And then I'm going to do this one next. And I want to at least have one card done while we're on. And I'm going to put this one kind of about right there, I think. Let me find another spot on my tissue. Hey, Jackie. How are you? Y'all, I'm good because I'm staying in the house. Okay, I don't think I had enough of this one. I have to remember which one it was. Alright, and one more. I should have did that one a little bit further up, but that's okay. I'm going to put it over here on this side. And y'all have to make sure y'all give this video like 10,000 likes just for watching me make a mess. All right. Okay. Now we have some decent circles. Oh. Okay, and I'm going to take my green pen and I'm going to write which paint it is. So this is olive green light. So I'm going to write this on this side. Olive green light. And this one is emerald green. Y'all, I still have the price tags on here and it's covering up everything. Emerald green. And This one is Reflex Green. And this one is Permanent Green Deep. All right. Oh, let me come back in closer so you all can see what I'm doing. Okay. So we got those. And all right. So next I want to like go around these. So what I want to do, I'm going to use my Stabilo pen to go around. You're getting your Liz fix, and I'm getting my junk journal buddies fix. All right. So now I'm going to go around these with my Stabilo pen because I want it to be, doesn't have to be perfect, but I did want it to have a little bit of an outline. So let's outline all of these. So it's kind of like a rough kind of outline. So it's still kind of like a little bit of a cloud. And I was going to kind of smooch it because y'all know this is kind of like a mixed media project. I should have just brought the gel plates out. Y'all have to let me know or give some suggestions of some videos that you would like to see. All right, and then I'm going to sew around this. Okay, but before I do that, I'm going to do something different. So let's just put these out of the way and let's get another card here. And so these are the paints. So of course they were kind of hard to wrangle in, as you saw. But let's do something different. I think I would like to do some of my markers also. So these will be a bit easier. And the ones I want to do are actually my Sharpie markers. Let's see. This gives me my coloring fix. So I have a bunch of Sharpies here. And so let's see, since we have like greens. Now I'm thinking like to divide them up by the type of media, or should I just have them by color? Like I can put on here that these were the acrylic paints. No, I'll do them separately. So I'm going to use this again. So this time it's going to be a little bit easier. And this time I'm going to use these circles right here. So let's see, for my sample cards. And I'm going to go around like that. Put this one, and then I'm just going to color this in. I think I can color it in without making a mess. I don't know. Y'all know I always like to watch people color and they never turn their pages around. I don't know how they do that. Thank you, Nettie. No one's allowed to leave without giving a like to my mess. Okay, so that's that one. So we don't really need an outline around that. And this is kind of like a blue-green. And these are kind of like the only greens in here. And I have plenty of cards, so I don't have to like stack them all onto one another. So I think it'll be okay. I'm going to do the same thing here and just color this in. I actually did some coloring the other day, and I was thinking about coming on doing my coloring. You know, if you've been on the channel for a while, you know I used to do the color with me's, and I haven't done those in a long time, like on Sundays. So I've been enjoying using my coloring books. That's one way that I've been distracting myself from watching the news too much. Alright, so we got these two colors here. So let's write these in, and I will use, I think I'll continue to use this one. Alright, so this one is, I think what I'm going to do is on the side here, write that this is a Sharpie fine tip. Let's use this. And this is fine point marker. Sharpie fine point. How about, do these have colors on them? No, these don't have colors on them. I think this is another fail. Because I was going to write the colors on here, but there are no colors. Dagnabbit. I'm still going to sample these out anyway. And on this one is the Amsterdam acrylic inks. So let's write that on here somewhere. So you all want to see me using the acrylic inks, video on acrylic inks. I'm going to write it down. I'll write it down on here. Alright, so acrylic inks and no-sew cloth cover. A no-sew cloth cover, that would be kind of a challenge for me. Alright, so these are the Amsterdam acrylic inks. Now, I don't know how I'm going to sew these acrylic inks, or maybe I won't sew them. That would be a mockery. Okay, so I got those two. So this is markers and this is the inks. So let's try something different. And bindings. Okay, let me write that down. Bindings. Because we got a lot of time now, y'all. So y'all can give me some good ideas for some videos. And what y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to just chat about nothing? Alright, these are some of my Tombow brush pens. Yeah, I'm gonna have everything out on my desk in a minute. Tombow brush pens. So these, let's see, I think I would like to use something different this time, like this. These are not going to be all green because, let's see, so they have numbers, but they don't have like the names of the colors. Interesting. All right, so you are very quiet today. Y'all didn't miss me. Why y'all so quiet? That one's kind of a yellow color. We'll go to this blue color here. I'll just put 3 on here. All right, and then this is number 451. These are like the pastel colors. I love these colors. And this one is 062. If y'all can see that, I would be very surprised. And this one is 243. All right, and then this one, we'll just continue to use this. I wish I knew how to do the fancy writing, but I don't, so unfortunately. So these are the Tombos. And I know these are pastels. Okay. They're shocked that I'm here. I'm shocked that I'm here too. All right, so I'm going to do like a little bit of sewing around these, I think, just to play around. All right, so I got the whippersnapper. Oh, bringing the whippersnapper over. But the whippersnapper is not plugged in. I have used the whippersnapper, even though I haven't been on. All right. Okay. So I am I'm using my Brother SQ9185 Brother sewing machine, and it actually has, I think it has black in the bobbin and the thread as well. So y'all, I needed some more thread, so I had to go on Amazon and get it, because I usually get my thread from Walmart, and you know, we're trying to stay away from Walmart if we can. All right, so I'm doing a number 4 stitch, and I'm not going to bring it down, but I'll show you what I do after I get done. Okay, and I'm going to try to stay kind of on the edge. Y'all know me, it doesn't have to be a perfect stitch. I revel in the not so neat. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So I don't think that it would have mattered if this video was all that organized or not, since I had that big spill, since I made a mess. So I'm not apologizing. Not apologizing or making any excuses. All right. Y'all know I had to sew because I just like sewing. I can't help myself. So this is what it looks like. And so it's like really light. And of course, when I put these in, I'll have like some dividers as well. So maybe I'll come back on and do some dividers also. So I'm just going to cut through because I just sewed right across here. And as you can see, it worked out pretty well. And let's do another card, because I just like having my sewing. And you know what else I thought about doing with the Rolodex cards is sewing samples as well. So Nettie says that she's making another junk journal from a cereal box. So you want to see a start to finish with cloth no sew because you still don't have your sewing machine that works. Oh, okay. So y'all want me to come on and make a mess with with some cloth and make a sewing machine cover with make a no sew cover. I could do it, I think. I don't know if I've ever done a cover that I didn't sew, but I'm sure I could do it. Aw, thank you, Nettie. Are y'all enjoying hearing the whippersnapper as well? Did y'all miss that sound? Because I think the whippersnapper missed y'all too. Alright, so this is what this one looks like. And I just did the squiggly lines because sometimes you just want to write with the marker. And that's why I did that. And I didn't write anything because it doesn't have any colors. It's just, you just look at the colors. That's it. It's kind of weird. And I think I'm going to go down the side of this too. Make kind of like a little bit of a divider. Just because I can. Yeah, like that. And now this one, let's do this too. Let's do this one too. All right, so I did that one that way also. And then this one is gonna be interesting because of the way I put the lettering on here. So I'm just gonna go around these. Now I'm hungry. I decided to make breakfast for dinner after I get off. I purposefully waited. Now, I've been watching Star Wars. That's one of my distractions because I'm not really a Star Wars person, but I decided since I had Disney Plus that I would watch Star Wars from the very beginning. So I think I'm like on the third part of the series. So that's going to be kind of interesting. All right, so now I have the Amsterdam acrylic ink up here at the top, but I don't know how I can go around that and make it look decent. Let's see. I'm just really messing around now. All right. Y'all have to make sure to come over to the Junk Journal Buddies group as well because Penny has been doing some live streams as well, and she's really good at it. Oh, okay. Let's move the whippersnapper out the way. And let's see. Okay, so this is what we have. I know this is hard to see, but what I'm gonna do on this one is I actually have a white Stabilo. I'm gonna see how this looks if it can go around. I know you all can't see that. I can though. No, let's use the black. I think I will like the black better. I feel like an artiste. Alright, so that's better. So you can kind of see. I know it's hard for you to see the wording. Alright, so these are the three that I made. So these are some sample cards, and I know they don't look like much. I almost think I should have put like some fabric on here. So Penny is doing her live streams on Tuesday and Thursday evenings at 8 p.m. Central and 4 p.m. on Sundays. So you all have to check it out, and her times are listed over in the group as well, over at Junk Journal Buddies. So if you go on Facebook, the name of our group is Junk Journal Buddies. So y'all, okay, we're almost at an hour anyway, and since I had that big fiasco, that took up a lot of our time. So, oh well, you win some and you lose some, and I am okay with that. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, I don't have anything else to do, so you all will be seeing more of me now that we have come back on, and hopefully it'll be a lot more organized. So make sure you give this video a like before you leave, and I would love to know what you think, and I would like to know some ideas for videos that you would like to see in the future, and you can put those in the comments as well. All right, you all. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to shove off, and I'll see you over at the Junk Journal Buddies group. Thanks everybody for coming on with me. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And I missed you all, and I'll be seeing more of you. So I will talk to you all later. Have a good night. Don't stress out, relax, and don't watch the news. With that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease. From your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie, have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.